Hello everyone, and welcome again to a new lesson of Microsoft Excel powered by Small Head Big Wisdom. Today we are going to learn a new function that is called find. With an example, I'm going to explain how to use it. Imagine that I have this test and I need to get the position of the dash. So for that I will use find. Here is a find text. What is the text that I need to find? I need to find a dash. In which text from which I want to do the search, here A3, and starting number. Starting number is optional. I can start searching from the beginning or any specific position, but if I don't write anything, Excel assumes I'm going to start from the beginning. Hit enter and it shows that the dash is in the fourth position. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the fourth position. If I write the dash in another position, it shows the new one. It's on the sixth position. Okay, so now let's do a practical exercise. Imagine that we have the full name and I need to get the first and the last name separated. Here I have separated with a comma. I want like this, first name in one column and last name in another one. So let's start by the last name. So the first thing that I need is the length of the string. So in a previous video we learned how to use this function, length, and this. How many characters this string has? 11. So now I'm gonna get position of the comma. So using the function that we just learned, find which text. I need to find a comma in quotation mark where I need to search here and start it from which number. So here I can say they start from the beginning, so hit enter and it shows the position of the comma is the 7th position. So now for the last name I can use one of the previous functions we learned in a previous video, left. I can say that the text what I need to extract is A11, column A, row 11, and how many characters I need. So I need the position of the comma that I show 7 characters minus 1, because if I don't include minus 1 it will include the comma. Let's remove it. It includes the comma because the position of the comma is the 7th, so it takes 7 characters, include the comma. So let's do it again and let's copy this for the rest of the records. Here we are. So if I change the family name of the last name, Williams, so automatically update. This is for the last name. Now let's do it for the first name. So let's copy the label and pretty much we can use a similar function, in this case write. We learned in another video as well. So what is the text where I need to extract here? How many characters I need? So I need the length minus the position of the comma. So in this case it gives 4 characters, so it shows the correct word, the first name. But if we calculate the length of this, there are 4 characters because it takes the extra space. So it means here we can remove 1, So there are only 3 characters, A and N. Okay, so look at here, it's write A11, it means where I'm gonna extract the first name, and how many characters. So it's B11 minus this one. So in total 13 minus 9 is 4, minus 1 is 3. It takes from the right 3 characters, N, and A. That's why it shows the correct first name. And for the others, I just copy, double click, and copy the rest. If you can see here, B14 minus C14, 11 minus 5, it's 6, minus 1 is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's working. So another example, for instance, imagine that we have an email, user1, small head, big wisdom.com. So imagine that I want to get only the user and here the domain. So the domain we can calculate it. The first, we can do the same. The length and the position of the add mark in this case. So what is the length of this screen? Length, tab, and click on this to show, for Excel, to show how many characters. The position of the add mark, so I want to use the find function. What test I need to find? Add mark. Where I need to search here, starting from the beginning, so I hit enter. So the position of the add mark on the 6. So now the username of the user, I can use left, where I need to extract, comma, these characters, minus 1, so user 1. If I copy another user and copy these formulas for the next records, it shows. So the user is user 1, user 345, and the other one. So now for the domain, I can use similar way for the previous exercise with the employee, and I use write in this text, take it the length minus this one, but here I don't need to subtract 1 because there is not space. Here we have a space between the comma and the name, and here between the add mark and the domain we don't have anything, so we don't need to subtract minus. As you can see here, we say minus 1. Here we don't need. So if I copy to the rest of the records, it shows automatically. The most important is this is creating only one. If I update google.com, automatically updates it here, and the same if I update here microsoft.com, it shows the correct. Okay, I hope this is useful. I'm gonna explain other functions in further in future videos. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you soon at Small Head, Big Wisdom.